Greetings, everyone. I am recording this on location. Actually, if you do not recognize the space behind me, that means you've never attended my office hours. Hello, hello. I am in F260 right now, panel 260, during my office hours, and I thought that rather than wait until tonight, now would be an excellent time, despite the choppy video, to chat with you all about this week's video supplement for our World Religions class. Now, here's where we are. By this time, you should have already submitted your first paper. I'm in the process of working through those and should post those grades soon, certainly before the end of October, but right about the same time that I will be editing and putting the official second paper assignment online. One thing you can do in advance for that is start to read the graphic novel assigned for this class, Some New Kind of Slaughter, because the paper will focus on that graphic novel of your reading and understanding of it. Also, you have approximately 1 week left with Judeo-Christianity before everyone must take the quiz. I believe, and I always get this wrong in the videos, I get emails galore afterwards, but I do believe that we said October 25th is the last day to take the Judeo-Christianity quiz. Now, I've looked back over our course content, and it says that it could include anything from the following material. Chapters 1 through 50 of Alter's translation of Genesis, particularly Alter's translation. It can include the Gospel of John, the Revelation of John, and one of the other Gospels, Matthew, Mark, or Luke, from the New Testament. Now that's important because our final discussion board forum, our final discussion board thread, will be a discussion of John as compared to the other New Testament Gospel writers for Christianity. So if you haven't engaged in that material now, or if you haven't seen that material recently, you feel you've read it before, heard it before, but don't have an immediate and direct recall of all the information, now would be the time to do that. Lastly, chapters 9 through 12 of Robson's textbook are also legitimate. Now, one thing I'd like to say is I actually corresponded with Roy Robson, the textbook writer, this week. He's delighted that we're using his textbook, obviously, but he also would love any feedback if there are sections for the next edition that you think can be better addressed, more carefully written, that could be made less confusing. So I'm going to open an optional forum, certainly if you want to boost your online participation grade, addressing exactly that, how you feel about the Roy Robson text. Now just keep in mind, there has to be a textbook, and we have to deliver this information somehow in addition to my audio lectures. But how do the two go together? What else would you like to see in a textbook? We're entirely open to that, and I know in Pennsylvania would love to hear from you. So towards the end of the month, we will be moving into Buddhism. Buddhism is one of the shortest amounts of time, spaces, that we'll be giving to a religion, but it is still rather complex. It builds off of Hinduism. So if you feel you have wrapped up all your Judeo-Christian concerns, now would be the time to review Hinduism before trying to read ahead. One last note. There's going to be a big assignment at the end of the semester. Those are your field trips to various houses of worship. That is, you're going to be asked to go to and attend a service of some other faith than your own, and then report on it. You should start getting ideas now, and in fact, if you see the end of your semester being quite slammed, you may want to by me as to where you might go. I'll have suggestions as well as a full written assignment sheet for you shortly. I want to first finish the grading of your first paper. But if you are looking ahead, scheduling your time management, very important, especially for an online class, this is something you can look ahead and do. So, here, by remote, by choppy video, from F260, this is Professor Dave Lewis. I look forward to seeing all of you online, and you can even come to my office hours. See you soon.